Hey everybody, what is up? This is Tonsfy and today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy IV for your viewer delectation, I guess. Anyway, in the last episode, we cleared out the Tower of Babel, defeated the Elemental Lord Rubicante, and got ourselves this nice little airship. Now, we can't return to the surface world quite yet. We've got things to do, and I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, so in this case, we might actually need to go and talk to the king. Fancy that. You've returned! Were you able to recover the crystals? Nope. So we have to go to the sealed cavern now and get the crystal before Golbez can. Your necklace, here! Alright. So, this is going to be the start of, well, an odd dungeon. I'll say that. There's not really going to be too much, sticking out in this dungeon. It's, well, I'm going to say that it's a lot harder in the DS version of the game, but most things generally are. But this is where the game starts to get a little bit more difficult and the dungeons start to get a little bit longer. Now, before we go there, I also want to explore a few of these areas, mainly here, which is a nice little dwarven town known as Tamra. I believe we can get some items from here as well. Let's talk to you. Yeah, you can get all the standard items like that, which is nice. I think there also might be maybe an armory somewhere. There's an inn. Oh yeah, there's totally an armory here. That's nice. Alright. So, we can get another Hurrah, we can get a Chain Whip. Let's get both of those, actually. And we can also go to the Armory in the next area. Or this guy would get a... Sir, could you kindly get out of my way, please? Oh, wow. He is... Sir, get out of the door. Sir, I'm trying to be a paying customer to this growing local business. Get the fuck out of my way. There we go, armory. We can buy diamond items here, which are expensive but might be worth it. I don't know if we're actually going to be getting any diamond items later on through Treasure Chest. I believe we are eventually, but for now, it's just a nice little thing we can do. Actually, you know what? Let's sell a few items. We need to sell a few items. Basically sell our not terribly useful items. I don't think we're using these thunder arrows. Don't think we have much use for feathered cap either. And yo, we can sell the whip. Sell the whip and burn the witch. Burn to ash and bone. There we go. Not gonna buy anything from the armory right now because frankly everything's a little bit too expensive for my blood, but you know, that's basically a wasted 3 minutes in case you were interested in anything interesting. Now you're not. Or maybe you are interested in something more interesting, because that wasn't interesting. We can also go here, and this is Conkel's Smithy, and this is where Lost a spark, now just sleeps the day away. So, we can, walk around here. It's got the nice little town theme. And we can talk here. He needs to find the legendary orb Adamantite. Wasn't there a grotto up in the surface world with a mysterious ore in it? I don't remember. Also, enemies! That hit, you can't hit with anything. That hit, yeah. Stuttering, stumbling upon my words. Hey, someone's gotta make a mockery of me. So it's going to be me! Ha ha ha. Oh, man. So, a couple of days ago, actually, I'm gonna tell a story here. I had actually, asked a question from somebody who is a fan of a game series that I kinda want to get a little bit more into and play more than one game of. That series happens to be Contra, and this Contra fan that I asked happens to be a certain moderator from Something Awful that you guys may know. I think his name is Slowbeef or something, I'm not terribly sure on that. But I asked him for, you know, a few little pointers and starting tips, things that I might want to know before I dive headfirst into Contra. And he basically suggested I play Contra 3, which, you know, it seems alright. And he also said that it is a very trial and error heavy game, which, you know, I'm somewhat used to, all things considered. I mean, I've had the patience before to beat Ninja Gaiden. And, you know, I've beaten a couple of Nintendo games now, so, you know, I think I'm a little bit used to the whole trial and error thing, so that shouldn't be as much of a problem. Of course, from what I've heard, Contra 3 is still going to be tough as balls, but, you know, at the very least, it's another game that I can possibly get into, and maybe LP in the future once I get competent at it and, you know, get in a good recording. And you know, it's always nice to be able to talk to people that are interested in other kinds of games, and talk to people that are interested in Let's Play, even if their interest in Let's Play mainly resides in the fact that they invented the bloody hobby. Or invented video form of it, anyway. But you know, it was really cool, and he was all cool about it and stuff, so... Oh geez, it turns into a monster. Oh yeah! Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh man, just kind of had a little bit of congestion there. By the way, these are the chimeras that absorb the elements, so you know, they're kind of douchebags. They also have a lot of health. Enemies in this dungeon generally have a lot of health. These chimeras don't really have, you know, too much in the way of super powerful attacks or anything like that, but still, give these guys an inch, they'll take a mile. They might take a little bit more than a mile. Luckily, we have Cecil on our side, doing all sorts of things. And you notice that, you know, our elemental weapons aren't really doing that much damage, and Rydia isn't doing shit for damage, and 2 people are gonna die. Yep. Oh, geez, these fights take bloody forever, but they are worth it for a lot of experience. Okay, so let's bring back Rosa and use her to heal up King. And probably the rest of the party while I'm at it, because we look pretty beat up. Basically, now that I'm not on my tangent about talking to Slowbeef anymore, I mean... I could talk to somebody over the internet, isn't that so cool? It's not like my crippling autism gets in the way of it or anything. We'll go over here, there's some items in these treasure chests, and King Nagas! These guys are jokes, probably. I don't remember anything, you know, noteworthy about these guys other than the fact they're snakes. Snakes with heads. I don't actually know if, you know, going to the Land of Summons or optional dungeons this early in the game would, you know, help me for defeating these enemies, because these are probably going to be the toughest enemies we're fighting in a major area of the game for a while. I still have to do the optional underground dungeons like the Sylvan Cave and the Land of Summons and stuff, but that's mainly for not just experience, but also because of a certain event that happens in some of them. And also, I really want Rydia to get some better summons. What better way than by going to the land of them? I believe we can get some pretty powerful summons there. Nothing over there, so let's go in! But the door transforms itself into a monster. Because every door in this game is a trap. Like, jeez. Okay, I understand the fact that, you know, we need a new enemy. We need something cool. We need, like, a clever play on words. So let's go with trapdoor, because it's kind of a nice play on words the first time, and it's a pretty cool concept. You find a door, think you can go into it, and it turns out to be an enemy. Similar to, you know, oh, you found a treasure chest, but it turned out to be a mimic. And that's alright. But this dungeon really abuses the hell out of these enemies, and these are pretty long fights too. Trapdoors can take quite a beating, and sometimes they turn into new enemies as well. I almost wonder if casting slow on these things is worth it, because their ability is to use lock on, or whatever it's called in this version, I haven't been paying attention, search, and then use Ninth Dimension, and Ninth Dimension is always going to kill its target. So I wonder if casting slow at the beginning of a round is going to, you know, do something to prevent us from getting our asses handed to us. And indeed, I guess it did well for that time. You know, there's probably not much use in healing because these are all trapdoors anyway, and it's all set to instant kill. Phasers have been set to kill. And of course Rosa's targeted first, which is always a great thing. Always have the, you know, the one that actually has methods of dealing with these guys. You get, killed, yup. The problem with Rosa dying too and getting knocked out is because you have to use an item on her. No other party member you have at this moment has anything that casts life or rise or anything along those lines, so of course you have to waste the Phoenix down bringing her back. Which is why Rosa is one of the party members that I really, really hated when she's knocked out. The other party member I don't like getting knocked out is Rydia, because she's basically the bulk of any elemental offense that we have. And besides, once we start getting some more powerful summons, she's going to be very important. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Alright. That was a great use of our time. And this is another one. Okay, no matter what, that was not worth it. Because we have to bring Rosa back, which means we have even less Phoenix Downs now. I have to bring Kain back, because he died too. What happened in that fight, because I'm probably gonna cut that one out. I didn't talk over it anyway, because I'm just like... But what happened during that fight is... basically, the power staff that I have Rosa equipped, I use a normal attack. And that caused the Chimera Brain that popped out of the trapdoor, you know, because these things weren't annoying enough, to go berserk. And I forgot that berserk, while it prevents the opponent from, you know, using magic attacks on you, it's also kind of a double-edged sword, because now the enemy also has, like, a metric shit-ton of attack power. Anyway, there's like a somewhat attractive woman hanging from the ceiling now, so I guess we're gonna light everything on fire. I really don't know. I've been watching a lot of, Dose of Buckley, I think they're called. And it's basically this Canadian guy who's cynical and really entertaining because he basically tells it like it is. And he opened my eyes to something. The main hook to Fun's We Are Young. It's quite boring, isn't it? I mean, I'm not gonna bash the song and say it's, you know, the worst thing since sliced butter, because... well, sliced butter probably isn't that bad, to be honest, but... you know, I'm not gonna go and bash the song or bash the band just because they're an indie band and it seems hip and cool to make fun of all the indie bands, but... crikey, I mean, it's, you know, a somewhat fast-paced, reasonable song. And... say what? Wait, what happened there? What the... huh? Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. You know that phone you have? Did I just watch two bats eat shit in front of me and die? Well, I was talking about some weird indie song, no less? Jeez. Ah, man. I think, you know what it is? The bats kill themselves because they don't want to be a part of, you know, this whole indie bullshit thing. Can't say I blame them. We're getting a lot of bestiaries here, too. That was weird. These are also weird. I guess. Screamers. Yup. There's Edge dying right on cue. Edge has gone like a metric shit ton of wait, how much damage did that do? Speaking of metric shit tons, paralyzed, that's a status I do like. Okay, cast life again, because Edge has this weird habit of dying. Also his sprites, I mean, I know it's supposed to be, you know, like a mask over his face and stuff, but when he's knocked down like that, it kind of looks like he just is really bad at shaving. Like, could you imagine that? Just, you know, seeing this kind of gruff-looking ninja and he's really bad at shaving? I could, but, you know, I'm mental as well, so... that's how that works. There we go. Cecil can't heal as much as Rosa does, but, oh well. Trapdoor! Alright, well, let's see who's dead this time. It's Iridia. So we need to bring her back pronto. And then, of course, we need to heal the entire party. Hopefully there's a safe spot somewhere, because Rosa's not doing too well on MP. Is it through this door? No, of course not, which means we have to probably deal with more trapdoor bullshit. And this is where the problem with this dungeon continues. For now, let's just use an ether. Moderately decent ether. Check our levels. Yeah, we seem to be doing alrightly, I guess. I don't know, I think we may have been a little bit under-leveled when we started this dungeon, but... never mind. Clearly, Trapdoor here is angry that I insulted his overhyped indie rock, so, you know, he's going to try to kill us to death. Because that's what you do when you're a door. Honestly, the weird thing is, the trapdoors don't even have, like, a weakness or anything. You'd think, you know, because it's this door, and it's made out of wood, that, you know, would be weak to fire, and I like using Fire anyway on it, because it just deals moderate damage. But no, it really doesn't. It's kind of weird like that. I thought wood was, like, easy... Well, okay, that's not true, because it looks like a metal or concrete door or something from its overworld sprite. But on the map right here, it looks like a cross between the old-fashioned wooden door and the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon's a book, and I think books are flammable as well. Oh, of course, another Chimera Brain. Just what we always wanted. Well, Kane's probably fucked. Again. As this thing 420 blazes it across the map. Nope, it is... oh, fuck. Hopefully we're gonna see what Berserk does to us. Well, actually, hopefully we won't see what it does to us, because... yeah, well, that didn't do a lot of damage. Last time Cecil took like 800 damage or something, so... that all works out. At 304, for some reason its attack power hasn't gone to, you know, like, stupidly high levels, but... Chimera Brain is still not a fun enemy to fight. There's a save point in here? Nope. We got a preemptive strike, we might as well, you know, do a little bit... Hey! 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 This is my preemptive strike, not yours. And Kane's dead. Kane! The mightiest warrior ever. Killed by bats. That's what you get. You get more than you pay for with Kane. I'm pretty sure, like, you always get more than you pay for is, like, you know, a tagline to some kind of shop or something like that. So I guess that works out. Yeah, just keep on using Vampire, you bloodsuckers. I believe it was called Bloodsucker in the DS version. Oh, Edge, with the ability to eat shit in front of everyone. Fantastic, we might lose this one. No, never mind, I have bullshit powerful healing abilities, so you know, it all works out. Am I even showing this? I probably am. I don't know if I actually showed off what Ifrit does yet. It sounds like incredible damage to everything. There we go, now little Miss Vamp here is using Vampire, but that's alright. Your hot ass is dead, lady. Light Sword, this is probably gonna be good. Maybe it's even gonna be more damaging than our oh yes it is. Oh, and I love doing damage. Gotta do some life here. Still haven't reached one of those safety points yet, but you know, here's hoping. Maybe it's not holding out on me, is it? Dry Ether, let's use that, because the game's not gonna tell me how much MP it refills. And is this? Is this gonna be it? Probably not. Oh man, I gotta end this video off eventually though. The latter half of this video is basically going to be me complaining about how I can't end the video here because the game's, you know, not nice enough to give me a save point. I'll suck it up. There's some treasure here. Fuma Shuriken and Elixir. Fuma Shuriken is great for destroying bosses. Back attacks are great for pissing me off. Which I guess is alright, considering Final Fantasy IV has a weird kinky fetish with doing that. Light Curtain! Forgot what that does. Not gonna look it up right now, because I'm playing a video game. Alright, is this it? No, it is not. Recurring theme of this video is me thinking that there's gonna be a save point. Turns out there isn't. Oh, I don't think they had Let's Play in mind when they designed this game, but, you know, still a little bit annoying anyway. Then again, I'm usually a bit annoying too, so I guess it all works out. The game is taking its revenge for all the time I've wasted. All of your time I've wasted. That's right, America. I've wasted your time. Finally! There we go. Oh man, I've been holding out for God knows how long. Why did I waste a Phoenix Stone there? I have like 2 left. That's alright. Whew, boy. Wow. Final Fantasy, what do you do to people? What do you do to people? Well, this has so far been the greatest commentary ever, basically me bitching about a lack of save points in an old Japanese RPG. Who would have thought? But, you know, I think I'm gonna end the video off here, because, I would have thought. Well, we've gained a lot of experience points, though. That is really nice to see, that improvement. Those team-building exercises. Now, if only I would have done a Phoenix Down inventory building exercise as well. Then I wouldn't be having to worry about this shit. This has been Tales from Raga, I'm signing out. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Take care.